Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a kind of a day in my life, bookish things, and all of that. So this is going to be basically me going about my typical day on a Friday. Now, I have a very different schedule than a lot of people in that the job that I have allows for a very flexible work schedule. I basically have to work 80 hours in 2 weeks, and I can do those 80 hours however I see fit. And the way that I have my schedule is Friday is my very short day. So today, being Friday, I worked from 6 a.m. until 10. It is now 10:35. I just got out of a shower. I did like an everything shower, and I am going to go about my day today. The plans for today, we are going to go to Barnes. I'm going to go to Academy. No, I'm going to go to Dick's because I want another one of these. Because when I bought this, there was this color and there was like a blue color that I didn't really like available, and that was it. And I just went last week and they now have so many different colors and I want another one. So this is what I drink my water out of almost on a daily basis. This is the same water bottle. I just wash it and reuse it the very next day. And I would love to have a backup. So we're going to go to Dick's and see what colors and models and styles and stuff they still have in stock. We're going to pick one of those up. Then we're going to go to Sam's because I need coffee creamer. They have the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. I think it's pumpkin spice latte now in a big jug available at my Sam's because it's starting to turn into fall. Hallelujah. So I'm going to go pick up that because I have not had any creamer in my coffee for like 3 days and I'm tired of my coffee tasting like trash. So we're going to Sam's. While we're at Sam's, we're also going to check out their books because I always do. I cannot not look at books if I'm at a store. And then I think we're going to run to Walmart because I have to go get some more coffee because we're all out of K-cups. And then we're going to come home. I plan on sitting in my hammock with my Kindle doing some reading before everybody comes home and chaos ensues. So that is a plan for today. And do I want to do under eye concealer? You know what? I don't. I do. So the book that I'm reading, because, we talk about books here. The book that I am reading is the Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. It's the, what is it called? Not Rose Hill, because that's the other series. It's the Something Ranch series. I don't remember. But it's book one of a little cowboy romance series. This one is so far I'm only like 27% through with the book. So I don't know everything about it. But essentially it is a story about this like super wealthy family who owns this ranch, and the grandfather who ran the ranch had some kind of scandal. I still don't know what I think the scandal was he was behind, I think it was like something to do with the betting maybe, or I don't remember. I still don't know exactly what it is that the grandfather did, but whatever scandal he was involved with, he ended up like having a heart attack as soon as news broke. The grandson is trying to deal with the scandal, but he's also trying to get all of the horses ready to race again. And so he has hired Billy Black, who he thought is a man, but actually is a woman, as one of the trainers for this very difficult horse. Her job is to get this horse race ready. And Vaughn, he's the MMC. They get off to a very rocky start, and he doesn't want to hire her because he has like immediate attraction to her. That's essentially the gist of the book. I haven't gotten very far in it. Like I said, I'm only like 27% through. And so far it's seeming good. I am loving the back and forth, the like bickering banter. It's really good. I'm enjoying it, and I cannot wait to see what happens. That's kind of the book synopsis that I have so far. Don't know if you asked for it or if you wanted it, but you got it. We are now going to pack up. I'm going to take my Kindle, put it in my book bag or my little tote, and then we're going to run to Barnes and see what books we can find there. That's the plan. We're going to do it. Let's go.
I know that I haven't been who I was. I am supposed to be the one you can trust. I feel so useless 'cause I let you down. I hope there's some way I can make it alright, 'cause I know that you deserve much more than this. If you give me one more chance, I swear I'll try my best.
Books acquired. And of course the books that I wanted to get were not on sale, except for one. I got 4 books. One of them were 50% off. However, that's what rewards are for. So luckily I had like $25 worth of points saved up, and I was able to use them for the books because I did not anticipate spending as much money on these books as I thought I was going to be. I thought that they were going to be 50% off all of them, and that was not the case. But whatever. I still got some good books. There's actually a lot of books in here that I've never even heard of, which is exciting, and I'm really excited to read a couple of them because they sound really interesting. So we are going to do a little haul when we get home because it is 91 degrees right now, and I can't not have my air conditioning on. And so we're just going to do the haul when we get home because I don't know if I'm gonna find any books at Sam's. So we're going to head to Dick's. It is in the same parking little shopping area, so I just have to go across the parking lot, go to Dick's really fast, get another water bottle, and then we're gonna head to Sam's and do all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna do that now.
Be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go.
All right, we are back home. It is, I don't have my phone with me. It is 1:25 and I'm home from all my errands, thankfully. So I was able to go to Barnes & Noble and I got a haul coming, and then went to Dick's, and I don't have it with me because it's downstairs about to be washed, but I got another one of these because I wanted a different color. I got one that's like a mauvey purple pink color handle, and then it has like the more of a pinkish purple tones here. Love it. Then I went to Sam's, got some things. They did not have any books for me. However, I will put in probably somewhere on the screen I've noticed, and I don't think it's everywhere. It's definitely not everywhere. Sam's is where I see it the most. I don't know if it's just limited to them or if other places are going to do this. I have not seen Target do it yet that I am noticing, but they are putting so many more mass market paperbacks, new releases in this size, and I absolutely hate that. So I think if you have a very small book, mass market paperback, cannot speak, is okay. However, this book right here, this is The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. This is book 1 of the Wheel of Time series. This book is what initiated my anger toward mass market paperbacks. And hold on, my battery is about to die. So as I was saying, now that I have a fresh battery in my camera, this is what originally started my anger toward mass market paperbacks. So the issue I have specifically with books that are large, or like bigger stories with a lot of pages, a lot of things happening. Books that have a lot and the size, you have a lot of pages. The problem I have is, one, the font is usually pretty small and it's not enjoyable to read. And then the second part is, I guess it's good for like if you wanted to hold it with one hand, but if you have a bigger book, it's really just cumbersome to me. Like, I remember when I was reading this, it was just like, I one, had to break the spine. Like, these books, you have to break the spine if you have a larger book, because there's like literally no other way to read. You would have to be reading like this if you were trying not to break the spine. So I absolutely hate this. And I noticed at Sam's when I went today and previously, they have a lot of books that are in this size. I don't know who reads them. I don't know why you would choose to read this size when you could get a bigger sized book with a bigger font that's going to be much more comfortable to read. This is just not comfortable. So rant over. All that to say, I did not find any books at Sam's, but that's okay because I found some at Barnes. Now, unfortunately, the sale that I saw, it said hundreds of books that are 50% off. And of the 4 books that I found, or I got, only one of them was 50% off. The rest of them were full price. So I ended up using my points to help me with the price tag. And yeah, instead of just saying, never mind, I'll put it back on the shelf because I thought it was on sale when it actually wasn't, I decided to get it anyways. And then here I am. So the first book that I got, I'm not going to look at them, I'm just going to pull them out of the bag, was I'm Afraid You've Got Dragons by Peter S. Beagle. It's a best-selling author of The Last Unicorn. I literally have no idea anything about this. The reason why I got it is at the very top, Travis Baldree, who does Legends and Latte and Books and Bone Dust or something like that. It's a second, it's like the prequel, I think, to Legends and Latte or something. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. But Travis Baldree is the author of Legends and Lattes. And at the very top, it says, as ever, a master. That's what Travis Baldree said. So I decided to go ahead and get it. And yeah, and it's got really cute, like, artwork on the front page, and then on the back page, same thing. Beautiful. I don't know what the cover looks like. Is it just blue? It is. It's just a plain blue. Nothing spectacular, but it's a nice little small book. Let me see how many pages. 275 pages. And it sounds like it's just going to be a little cozy fantasy, and I'm all for it. I do plan on, in the fall time, I do want to read that other book by Travis Baldree. I have another book that's kind of a cozy fantasy, and then I was going to read this as well. So this is going to be in that video coming in the fall, and I'm so excited. It looks really interesting, and I literally know nothing about it. So, I don't know. So we have this. Then the second book was, this is the only one that was on sale. It was 50% off. This is The Warm Hands of Ghosts. Now, I want to say Olivia Reads a Latte liked this book, I think. And so this one is like a historical fantasy, it sounds like, because it's during the Great War, and it's got a nurse who's in search of her brother who's believed dead in the trenches despite eerie signs that suggest otherwise, in this hauntingly beautiful historical novel with a speculative twist from the New York Times bestselling author of The Bear and the Nightingale. So we're going to be reading Warm Hands of Ghosts, and I'm excited. Then we have The Coven. Now, this is another little short story. It's got the beautiful sprayed edges, and on the front it has Death is Not Your Friend. And the reason why I got this is I saw the cover and I was like, oh, it's kind of cute. Oh, it's got sprayed edges. Let me look at the back. And literally the very first thing that's on the top of this book says, I'll always come for you, witchling, he said, holding my stare for a moment. Anything that says witchling is always going to be thrown a glass related to me. I don't care what you say. If you call it a witchling, it's always going to be a Sarah J. Maas thrown a glass story. And I saw that and I said, yes, thank you. I will take it. Didn't read the rest of it. Still have no idea what it is. But I did open up the cover. And the invocation or whatever you want to say says, for those who love the villainous. And then it has trigger and content warnings. So it says, The Coven is a dark paranormal romance with gothic vibes and a dark academia setting. Not a fan of that. I do not like dark academia. I don't like that, but that's okay. The male lead in the series is a pushy, domineering, and manipulative. He goes beyond my typical morally gray anti-hero and is, in my opinion, an actual villain who gets his happily ever after. And it has a bunch of triggers, and I don't know, they don't seem bad for trigger warnings. I've definitely read worse. And yeah, so this is going to be a little dark, gothic romance, and I am all for it. This is another little short story. This one is, how many pages is this one? This one is less than 300 pages. 285. The last sentence says, the end, ... for now. I hate accidentally reading stuff when it could possibly ruin things, but I don't know what that means. Is there going to be a sequel to this? Hopefully it is good, because I am very excited to read this. And then the last book that I got is another book with sprayed edges that just drew my attention. And this one is The Spell Shop. It says, it takes a village to open a heart and just one man to steal it. So Rebecca Thorne has a little quote at the top, and it says, a spell shop sweeps readers into a world of mere horses, illegal spells, and first loves. It is comforting as homemade jam on a fresh baked muffin. So, yeah. I really don't know anything about this. The back says, this was a good place with kind people who cared about each other. There was a unicorn in the woods, mermaids in the coves, and the best raspberries she'd ever tasted. And there was Lauren. I don't know. I think Lauren is the male MMC. I think so. I don't know. And the inside cover, it says, a lush cottagecore tale full of stolen spell books, unexpected friendships, sweet jams, and even sweeter love. So, we have this. I've never heard anything about this book. Just like I've never heard anything about this book. And I've never heard anything about this book. So 3 out of my 4 new books, I have no idea what they're going to be about. If they are good, if they are bad, if they are indifferent. I don't know, but I am excited to read them. So these are going to go back on my bookshelf, and they're going to be part of potentially my September TBR. So we're going to put these over there to get filed away. And yeah. So now we are going to, in the hour and a half-ish I have left before everybody comes home, I'm going to change out of my long sleeve shirt because it is hotter than Hades outside right now. And I'm going to put on a tank top and go and take my Kindle and go sit on the hammock for a little bit. I really don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay outside, but I do want to get some more reading done on Off to the Races, and hopefully I'll be able to finish this up today. I usually am really fast at reading Elsie Silver. Right now I am on, let me see, I'm on chapter 11, which is at 30%. And I know I can crank Elsie Silver books out really fast because they're so binge worthy and they're just so easy to read. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get this done today. We're going to go downstairs, do some reading for about an hour and a half until everybody comes home. And then we'll get hopefully the rest of the day done and see what all I end up doing.
I just don't know what to do if you go. I've been so selfish and made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need. I take you places that you've never been. I would give you the world if you let me try again. Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear